All right, let me show you a few options on how you can make the eyes on this Oliver the Octopus. I did the tutorial the other day, and here are the few options other than the felt eyes. So if you want to use the chunky yarn, like I did with the first one, then I will show you that, and I will also show you that if you are using the Skinnier yarn, what you will do with that. So I will start by doing one of each. So you find the middle between the 8 legs, and then you want to find out where you want to place your eyes, and it can be anywhere. He is super cute no matter what you do. So that looks pretty good right here. And there are many ways you can do this. I will just show you a quick way of doing this. So let's start with the chunky yarn. So you will have approximately 8 inches of your chunky Chanel yarn, or whichever kind you're using. Could be Eternal Bliss from Hobby Lobby. So you will tie a knot in the middle. So you will pull the yarn across the whole braid right there. And then you will simply tie 2 knots, and then you will hide your yarn inside the head. If you are using scissors to poke the yarn in there, just be careful if you have a rice bag. Otherwise you will have rice everywhere. So that is one, and then you want to do the white part. And again, you can do any way you want, but if we're going to do what I did with the blue one, then you will want to come from up there and then come all the way down. So you poke the yarn in from where you want to begin your white part of the eyeball. And then where you want to end it, you will try to get it all the way down there. So see if you can just squeeze it through right there. See, that looks pretty good. And again, don't poke a hole in your rice bag. And you will simply tie 2 knots and hide it again like this. That's how I did it with the first one. And then you have the felt option or the Google eyes, or you can sew them on with the Skinnier yarn. So I will show that as well. I don't think there are any right or wrong. You just do what you feel you want to do. I do like these big old eyeballs here. And then of course you would do the other one on the other side. Like right there, but instead I will show another option. I just got this at Hobby Lobby. You can do it as skinny or as thick. You just want it to be able to get through that tapestry needle. And this is the white that's a little bit thicker. That is also from Hobby Lobby. So depending on how many times you want to go around or how big you want the eyeball, you will just cut. I'm just going to cut a lot just so you can see it. Let's cut it right there. And again, be careful with your rice bag. This little tapestry needle is not bending, but you can find them where they kind of have that little curve to it. That might be a little bit easier. This is just a straight one. And then you just want to leave a little tail up there so you can tie it in the end. And you can, as I said, play around with how you want the eyeball to look. If you want them to be long, straight, or more round, you will just figure that out or try different ways. See, that is kind of small, so you can just go longer or shorter, however you want to do it. Kind of like this red one. He's kind of feisty, I think. So you go as many times you want. I think I did 4 times right here. Maybe do one more. And you can do it tight, you can do them loose. I would suggest just trying different ways. I guess I did it more than 4 times. So this is 6 times around. That's just another shape. So that was 7. So just if you cut it, just cut it enough that you can tie 2 knots and then also hide that inside the head. And you will just poke that inside. And then for the white part, and you can kind of manipulate where you want the white part to be, so you kind of help it go around the black part of the eyes. And again, depending on how much white you want. I'm a little worried to hit the rise, obviously. So you can guide the yarn around the eyeball. These are so much fun to make. I wish you could tag me or tell me how it goes, or if you have any questions, please let me know. And they take actually less than half a skein of yarn to make. So they will be perfect for like a market day or kids' rooms. as a door stopper, or just like a little snuggly. I'm just going to show you that you can continue as much as you want to make it as wide as you want. I think actually right there would have been perfect, but depending on how much white you want. You can just kind of straighten it out, or you can layer it, double it up. Cut it when you are happy, and again, tie 2 knots and hide it inside the eyeball. So I will actually go ahead and make 2 of the same eyes so you can see what he will look like with the same eyes. Well, this guy will be super cross-eyed like this. But you choose what you like the best and you just go for it. Might want to do it a little bit tighter than what I did if it is for a child, so they don't pull the eyeball out. I just did it loose so I can cut it again and show you. So now I'll just go a little bit faster. And don't forget to subscribe and like, share if you want to. And also comment which kind of eyes you like the best. I would like to hear. Looks pretty cute. Again, double knot and hide it inside the head. Obviously the left eye is bigger, so I will change that. I will just cut it out and I will fix it and do them the same size. He's almost done. And I did make his legs a little bit shorter. I feel like he's just a baby. So I did 6 loops for the legs. The other ones I have 10. And I also left a little piece of the yarn on the legs on this one. Look how cute. Tied up a knot and hide the string, and he is done. So this is 3 different ways you can do it. So again, please let me know which one you like the best. And I do have the felt eyes in the link tree directly to my Amazon account. Look how cute. Have fun.